So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
And that's definitely the way you get things started. That's the way it was drawn up in the locker room, in pregame, and everything. And they got it done right away, running the ball for a big game.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44, the 30, 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Lining up for the point after.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The 49ers get there. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Right there, 54, right there, 50. Rip.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
3rd and long for Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on 4th down.
Hey, I'm going to go load it. Load it. Hey, easy. Hey, rock it.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers escaping the pressure right. And Pascal's got it. And all the way down to the 42. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st and 10, Rivers. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the delay, here's Hines. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 13-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
On 2nd down, Rivers again. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D. Ford that time, getting the sack.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rivers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Niners 7, Colts nothing.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Hey, we got 3 out. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Rivers hands this one to Mack. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Rivers fighting Hilton on the slant. The 20, 10.
That's what I want to see.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 60 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up second and 2 at the 29-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards and a 49er first down.
Play action. Garoppolo out to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
45-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Garoppolo flushed out right. An unlucky number here, a loss of 13 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
3rd down.
Shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Complete.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever.
And got his man complete. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Kendrick Bourne in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
The kick is
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Niners 14, Colts 7. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Garoppolo looks to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack.
On the play, it's 2nd down.
After the sack on 1st down, Garoppolo. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. To have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an
things
interception.
for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
Word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
The ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Hines. That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. And he's got some space here. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there for Indy. Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game.
And not just hello. How about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
54, right there, 54 Mike.
You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 4 yards out. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Rivers, he'll bring his guys up, and they'll go for the 2-point conversion. And he will find the end zone again, so he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Richie James on the return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
It's a gain of 10. And the 49er first down.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
The ball carrier.
36 yards on the play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
San Francisco.
Room here to run. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
San Francisco.
They'll run with Mostert, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
San Francisco.
Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the 49ers add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Rivers and the Colts going to come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Going to get this inside the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Jason Barrett brought him.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
2nd and 2 at the Niners' 19-yard line.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They come up in a 2 tight end look here.
Let's go, B. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Touchdown, Colts. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if you're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th.
Colts 23.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Mostert. And he's going to have a Niners first down as good running gets him to about the 44. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
And a 49er first down.
Draw play, Garoppolo gives to Mostert. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Bobby Okereke. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Colts' 40-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Mostert. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Ball carrier. The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Garoppolo to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, gun. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, 50 years of money.
Back to throw. Garoppolo. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he is not going to reach the goal line. They were forced to go for it down 2, but the defense rises to the occasion, and they hold on to their lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Well, I think the Colts got this. They did. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rivers. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Yeah, we dominate today.
Tonight's final score, Niners.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters,